Our next question from Savannah Morgan.
Yeah.
What is the most common handler error you see in up-and-coming trainers, and how do you suggest fixing it?
The handler error, you said?
Most common handler errors
Yes,
that you see in up-and-coming trainers.
handler error is the cognitive side of things, where they come in with a huge amount of cognitive skills because basically they're almost at professor level talking about all these quadrants and stuff, but they can't bring that to practical application. I feel more opposite. You don't know anything? Let's just keep it like that for a while. Let's just see if you can like get the basic motor skills going. Basic motor skills. That's what I like to call basic, because these basic motor skills are everything but basic if you've never done them. But they become your basic once you start doing them. If you understand footwork, if you understand positioning, if you understand how a dog's body works, that's more important to me than understanding what you're going to give a subtract and like, oh my God, please stop it for a second. And I'm not saying that's not interesting. Let's just prioritize it differently. So I think the biggest handler's error is coming in with the wrong priority set of skills that maybe you have, but you're applying not in the right order. Like I said, the example of the marker, find that so interesting that it happened to me this morning, because that's why I changed the whole show today, because I just wanted to pinpoint that, because people find that very important, marking. And I say it can be, but later on. First, like the priority shift is going to change the impact of everything, or it impacts everything that you're going to do. So handler errors, there's many, of course, but instead of pinpointing what they can do wrong, let's just start focusing on what the skill consists of and then just put them in the right order. And same goes for the dog. Master, view, handler, dog. Which comes first for the dog? Also depending on what plan you have for the dog. But yours is not going to change too much, because at some point you'll need to be able to handle a skill, which is also an extension of your motor skills, because you could be good with food. What are you going to do with his leash? Just post up, just pull. I'm sorry, guys, this move is not called a skill. This is not a skill. This is an action. It's not a skill. A skill means, hey, guys, you're going to have to practice, because when I move that leash, there is some finesse in here. There is an overlay. There's some thought. There is an action that needs to take place for this leash to be handled in a way so the dog sees this as a directional positioning instead of just a pop. But look, I always see things a little bit more in depth than maybe the average trainer, where he's like, but I need to pop him because he's forging. Yes, but I will go back to the simplicity of then why is he even forging it to begin with? Because he wants to go faster and he wants to reach the goal more than you. So how do you align them? That would be my question then. Okay, how do you align? Okay, that's a different story now, because alignment comes through synchronicity training with food. And there we go. We're on a different train now. You see? So instead of like digging into, I need to fix this now, another forging and no, I'm not thinking in fixing. I'm thinking that more skills is going to solve what I'm having here for the dog.